Hey man, today we got some very interesting shit to react to, man. Yesterday, man, the world kind of went into a frenzy because of these DDG allegations. It ain't, you know, the narrative around DDG ain't looking so good, but also I'm the type of motherfucker I want to wait till the facts and everything come out so I can properly, you know what I'm saying, know who to judge, who to not fuck with, who to blah blah blah. So we finna watch this video. Flacco dropped these new DDG allegations are so bad they may end his fucking career. Without further ado, we finna check it out. We finna see what exactly really happened.
He is currently at the peak of his streaming career, and some news just dropped today that could take that all away. And the interesting part about this, DDG was on stream today when he got the bad news, and you could see his face. He was trying to play it off, but you could tell he was horrified.
And I'm feeling like, damn, bro, should I get a stylist? Why are they saying GGTMZ? Let's see. Why are they saying GGTMZ? Alright, I'm looking at her story now. What? Oh, fuck me.
That's a feeling a lot of motherfuckers never feel. Imagine being on stream and seeing your fucking world shatter before your very eyes. Especially if you didn't, you know what I'm saying? Because I think this when all this shit broke out about her having a restraining order on him or something. And shit is unfortunate, man.
All that. Don't even.
That can't even be real.
All that, bro. All that.
But that can't even be real.
But,
that's the thing.
But don't even. But you remember we talked about last night? All that. Let me say something. It's not.
No, I'm saying, but I don't know where that even came from.
Yo, stop these fake allegations. This is a father. This is a real person. It's a good human being.
Even, but I don't.
But hey, bro, we on stream, bro.
Come on, like I gotta be.
Just don't do it, bro. Come here.
Don't even make no.
All that. That's my real friend. We're not gonna do no false. Ruin this stream. He's a great human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. He's a man. He's a father, and we're gonna respect him. We're gonna love him. WDDG and anyone got anything to say?
I wish I was still that green, but unfortunately, being in the spotlight has taught me if your friends get accused of horrifying things, regardless of what they tell you, you gotta wait until the facts come out, bruh. Because I got once, okay?
That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with DDG. And I pray to God he ain't do it. Like I pray to God this story is like super stretched. Like she was saying something about he hit her on the teeth or something like that, or hit her head on something. Hey man, I hope this is a situation, God forbid, bro, because there's real victims out here to domestic violence. And I hope this is not one of them situations in which an individual is stretching the truth on some Megan Thee Stallion shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the end result was this. So you only really talking about the end result, but you're not really explaining what happened. You just saying the end result happened. I hope this is not one of those situations because a label like domestic violence could be so detrimental to a motherfucker's career. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit serious as hell. So I hope if you really out here putting restraining orders on motherfuckers and claiming they beat your ass and shit, bro. I'm not praying you actually got your ass beat, but I'm hoping you actually got your ass beat if you gonna put that label on somebody. Don't make this shit I pray this ain't a situation in which that was stretched out. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I pray because like I said, that would just be me wishing negativity on DDG, but I just hate I don't know. We gonna let's see.
One of my friends, well, ex-friends who I don't speak to anymore, haven't spoken to him since that situation happened, Lil Boom, bro, dude sent me fake paperwork, dude sent me fake articles, fake screenshots, fake everything, bro. Made me think he was innocent. The news came out he's guilty, bro. I had an egg on my face, but I faced it. I said I was wrong, and I denounced him instantly once the footage came out. So with Aiden Ross, yo, he's been a good friend. He's been a good homie, bro. But if you got something to lose right now, shit. Hey, bro, you gotta just relax and just let the facts come out. You don't know if DDG is innocent and you don't know he guilty, but you don't want to put your name out there like this. And then the facts come out, he did it. and now you looking like a fool and a sympathizer for somebody who beat women. Now, the news article that they was referring to was the TMZ article that dropped while they were on stream. TMZ obtained a restraining order from Haley Bailey, which is DDG's long-term ex-girlfriend and current baby mama, where she is accusing DDG of attacking her on multiple occasions. On top of filing a police report, she also got a court order protection from the father of her child, DDG. She will claim that things got physical with her and DDG in January, months after they broke up, which is October. So they broke up October of 2024. However, the incident that she's filing a protection order for happened January of 2025. She will claim that DDG came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to start a conversation with DDG about child visitation. And as she was buckling Halo in the car, maybe she was taking too long, DDG grew a little agitated and repeatedly said, "Get out of my car, B." Hallie says the baby was crying and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. This is where my bombastic side eye start coming into play. It don't really take that long to buckle up a kid seatbelt. So it feels as if she was trying to have a conversation that DDG was not trying to have. So she was taking longer than usual. DDG was telling her to get out of his car. He don't want to talk to her, but she wanted to have the conversation before he could leave. He wasn't trying to leave, so she then essentially just stayed in his car. So apparently once DDG got upset that she was taking too long and wouldn't allow him to just leave with the baby, DDG got agitated. And because DDG got agitated because she was taking too long to leave, she didn't hop in the car and wouldn't leave. So after DDG repeatedly screamed, "Get out of my car," Haley says the baby was crying, and because the baby started crying, she got nervous and didn't want DDG to leave with the baby anymore. That's when they...
See, and I'm gonna have to pause right there, bro, because I don't fuck with shit like that. I don't fuck with the bro, he's the baby's daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he's like an absent nigga. Like, he's the baby daddy. If my baby's crying, let me deal with that. You're not the only one that can deal with a crying baby. Because my baby is crying, I don't deserve to have my baby. Only you can deal with the crying baby. I'm incapable of dealing with a crying baby. I busted nuts and helped you make this baby, but you the only one that can make decisions for this baby. Based on that little sentence, it sounds like you saying I can only have my baby at the best circumstances. This nigga got to be happy as fuck. He got to be smiling. One crying 30 minutes before I got his ass. One crying when he got in the car. I can only have my baby under the best circumstances. That's what that sounds like to me. Who the fuck are you? This shit is a 50-50 relationship. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that whole when it comes to the finances, I'm all the liability go to me. But when it comes to just having my baby, if you say I can't have my, if you say you don't feel, what about me? It's a 50-50 like partnership. It's a 50-50 relationship. Who the fuck are you to say I can't have my baby? I don't care if my baby getting my car. That motherfucker start having a temper tantrum. That's my baby. Let me take my baby. Get the fuck out the car. Go. I can understand if like he got us like he just some garbage ass motherfucker like he don't take care of shit, which I'm but all this is based off of what I see, what they put out there, what both of them put out there. Neither one of them motherfuckers are overly private motherfuckers. Neither one of these motherfuckers are overly good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hate when shit like that happens, though. I hate when one motherfucker can dictate and tell the next motherfucker what they can do with said child, especially if there ain't no situation in which he's a bum, he's a crash out, he around thugs and gangsters, and he fucking a pill pop. Like, if it ain't no shit like this, bro, it's DDG, bro. It's DDG.
They allegedly started wrestling when DDG was trying to get her out the car. She wasn't trying to get out the car. She claims DDG pulled her hair, slamming her face on his steering wheel and chipping her tooth. My only question would be, because how this was framed, it feels as if DDG was trying to pull you out the car. So he pulled your hair, he like grabbed your arm, he was trying to pull you out the car. There was a fight for you not to get pulled out the car and your head got slammed on the steering wheel. Did it happen that way, or did he take your head and slam it into the steering wheel and said this? Because that's different. but the story didn't really specify. It just says, yo, Raul trying to pull me out the vehicle, you know, he slammed my head on the steering wheel. But nonetheless, though, yo, in these situations, bro, you got to call the police, bro. Bro, you cannot get physical at all, bro.
That's a fact.
If she tripping, let her trip. Because DDG and Halle has been going back and forth over custody agreements when it comes to Halo. I think DDG went online famously telling the world that Halle isn't allowing him to see the baby, and she's having issues with allowing him to just take his baby and go.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him, or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That shit is so sad, bro. And because you the only one that could deal with the baby when he's sick. I don't even get to see my baby at his worst moments. I only get to, what it sounds like is the nigga only get to see his baby at the baby's best moments. Baby sick, baby can't come out the house. You know why? Because Hallie's worried about the baby. I would hate for something to happen to him. Only I could give this little nigga Robitussin. Only I can get this little nigga NyQuil. You know what I'm saying? Only I can give this baby the love and affection he need to overcome a sickness. Shit like that is fucked up, bro. That shit is fucked up. You telling me how I could be a dad. And it's so many, coming from a nigga personally that ain't have a father in his life, bro, that shit fucked up. Bro, you know how mad I would be if I grew up and I found out that my dad was actively trying to be in my life. My mama was just on some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would feel away. Personally. This deeper than y'all relationship, bro. It's about the fucking baby. The baby need more than his fucking mom. His mom, the role in a baby's life, parent-wise, is damn near fucking equal. The same love and attention and leadership he needs from his mom, which he does need. That shit is very important. He need that same guidance and mentorship and toughness from his father. And hopefully both of these shits balance out and he becomes an amazing young man when he grows up.
Comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me.
We've also seen Halle come on Twitter and complain and call out DDG for bringing their son on stream with Kai Cenat without letting her know or telling her the baby was going to be on stream. So it feels like there's a power struggle going on between these two when it comes to their son. Halle will write, "Hi everyone, just so you know, I am out of town and don't approve of my baby being on a stream tonight. I wasn't told or notified, and I am extremely upset to have my baby in front of millions of people. I am his mother and protect."
Watch who you have kids with, bro. I'm trying to, bro. I do not like this Halle girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be that motherfucker, bro. But I don't know her personally, bro. Just based off what I see, it's just bullshit, bro. Because the Halle bitch posted that baby on her social media that got millions of followers. What's the difference? Like, literally, what's the difference? So you can decide when you can post your... you don't ask DDG, can I post my baby on my Snapchat? You don't ask these things. Why the fuck does he have to ask you? Within reason. I can see if he bought this motherfucker on the Booty Clapping podcast. You know what I'm saying? He bought this bitch on Kai Cenat. Friendly PG ass stream. Everybody was glazing y'all kid the whole time. I don't like this. Like, I'm the mother, my shit is more powerful. I hate that fucking mentality, bro. I literally hate that, especially when you got an active father that wants to be in his kid's life, bro. That shit is so fucked up. These power-hungry ass motherfuckers, bro. Watch who you nut in. Oh my God, watch who you nut in. Shit like this a create a deadbeat father, bro. This shit like this a create a real deadbeat ass nigga, bro. Oh God.
And saddened that I wasn't notified, especially when I am out of town. Halle actually got a lot of backlash for this. People were calling her out like, bruh, your sister has had your son on her Instagram, on her Snapchat in front of millions of people too. So what's the difference between his father bringing him on stream, where, bro, he's a meme on the internet. Like, he's been on stream. Like, why are you tripping about, like, your son being on a Kai Cenat stream? People didn't understand, and they thought it was double standards because her and her sister have had the son all on Snapchat, all on their Instagram, like all on their social medias, and that's cool, but DDG can't bring his son out. So a lot of people felt like, Halle, you tripping. And this was like the first time I think Halle kind of got some backlash. And academics even warned DDG after this moment. And he told DDG, hey, listen, bruh, once they can't paint you a certain way on social media because you probably Teflon on social media, that's when the accusation's gonna come.
I see you trying to defend her. That's a good move, by the way, but let me tell you what happens next. If she can't paint you as a deadbeat dad, which you're not, I'm going to warn you this. The next step is for her to say you were abusive. I want to be very clear. And she just tried, yo, why is my baby dad doing that? And I don't approve of it. And nobody bit. And unless you about to get back with her and go into whatever regime she wants you to get down with, her next attempt will not be as fluky. Women like this don't stop. You've dodged this one, but you got to wait for the bigger one she about to do. Somebody said, Halle not motherfucking evil? You fucking stupid as hell, nigga. You should have never posted this nigga if she wasn't on that type of topic. Women are only loyal to their emotions.
I'll be fake with y'all if I sat here and
Women are only loyal to their emotions. Jesus Christ, if that ain't the truth. Bruh. If that ain't the truth. If that ain't the fucking truth. That's a bar. That's a bar if I ever heard one from Act.
I like went along with the narrative that DDG was completely innocent and there's no way he could have done this. Because there are other accusations that DDG did this to other women or one other woman. So and we're going to discuss that later on in this video. So again, I'm not saying this man is completely innocent. I'm just trying to tell you guys the full story. And then we're going to touch everything and y'all guys will make up your own decisions on whether or not y'all think he's guilty or not. But yeah, I just can't say, yo, because I'm a man and these chicks be out here lying that DDG is innocent. I don't feel like that applies to DDG in this situation, but I feel like this is one of the situations where it's a 50-50, right? You can call it at this point, bro. Because, yo, she did have some tangible evidence, all right? Now, she would claim that DDG would chip her tooth and bruise her arms, and she would actually show the pictures of, I guess, the bruises and the chipped tooth. Here are the bruises. Again, this is pretty consistent with him grabbing her and trying to pull her from out the vehicle that he apparently didn't want her in because he was trying to leave and he felt like she was stalling. She also showed the chipped tooth, which you can see, yeah, there's parts of it, but these don't come across as bruises where, yo, he was like just wailing on you. Like, this come across as bruises that was occurred in a tussle, right? Like a tussle, like it was a violent tussle, but this don't come across as if, yo, he was Chris Browning you, because that's a different level of violence. But nonetheless, though, men.
And then my whole thing, okay, bro, again, don't put yourself in a situation like this if you are DDG, bro. You have shit to lose. It's you gotta think it through. But I feel like when people stretch, because that's what this oh shit. That's what this is starting to sound like, a stretch. When people stretch out abuse, bro, that shit is so disrespectful to motherfuckers that's actually out here getting abused, bro. Like, I got female friends that's really got their ass beat by niggas. Like, really got their ass beat by men. So when you hear shit and it's like, it's not exactly what happened. Yeah, the end result is you got hurt. But then bruh, I'm sorry, bruh. If you saying somebody put their hands on you, bruh, and a magical camera, invisible camera was to show the proof, and y'all was getting into it mutually, and you hurt yourself along the way, that's not the same as if a nigga just, hey, bitch, get the fuck out of my car and just start wailing off on your, like punching your ass. That's completely different. That's completely different, bruh. I get you got hurt, and I get he shouldn't have put his hands on you. I get he should have ran. He should have waited for the police to come in and break that shit up. But to say you the same victim as a motherfucker that got, like, Rihanna, when all that crazy shit happened, that's different. Bro was really wailing on her. Really wailing on her. That shit is a slap in the face to real domestic violence, like victims. It's the same shit with that Megan shit, bruh. It's literally the same shit with that Megan shit, bro. If Tory Lanez ain't straight up pull the gun out, draw down on a bitch and shoot her, all this Tory Lanez shot me shit is crazy. Now we finding out the whole time it was the bodyguard. I mean, it was the best friend. Now we finding out it was the best friend the whole time. After the Megan bitch then straight up said, I seen Tory Lanez shoot me. That's a whole different situation, bro. But if this shit is like true, and y'all motherfuckers don't cancel the bitch, y'all motherfuckers still bumping the baddie hottie shit, the stat. If y'all motherfuckers really still fucking with Megan after this shit is confirmed, which is not confirmed yet, but if it actually comes out that Tory Lanez did not shoot this bitch and y'all still listening to that bitch, go Meg shit, it shows how hypocritical the world is. On Jesus.
Shouldn't be putting their hands on women. Call the police. She's also in the restraining order painting DDG as an absolute weirdo. On top of the physical incident, she's painting DDG like he's like Jeffrey Dahmer's, bro. Like he's doing some weird stuff, bro. Like he's like creeping through like the cat hole, trying to get into the home, taking pictures of an empty bed. Like he's doing some weird stuff according to her. Now, again, this is her view of the situation. This is her account of what happened. DDG hasn't spoken yet, but she's painting this man like a weirdo in this restraining order. She would say in March, before DDG filmed the video that we shown earlier in this video of him claiming that Halle is keeping his son away from him. So she would claim that DDG actually creeped her out when he showed up at her home, entered without permission, went to her bedroom and texted a pic of Halle's empty bed to her along with a text, now I know what you've been on. So apparently the bed was ruffled up a little bit, so DDG thought she was getting her cheeks clapped up. Halle says she interpreted the text as DDG accusing her of sleeping with other people. Now, I'm not sure what her response was. She don't say. All right, she don't deny it, so I don't know. 4 days later, she claimed he really exploded when he came back to her house. Halle told him she and the baby were sick and she didn't want Halo to leave the home. And she claims that's when he got verbally blank, smashed her Ring camera, and ran away with Halle's phone. Now, here's the interesting part, bro. And here's the part where DDG is kind of cooked if this is true. As he drove off, she claims that DDG threw the phone out his window and yelled to her, "Go get it, B." The incident prompted Halle to go file a police report. And she says she also has a Ring footage to back up her side of the story. If she got that Ring footage, dog, if she got that Ring footage like she says she does, it might be raps, bro. I'll be real, homie. Because right now, DDG ceiling is to no limit. DDG right now is one of the most popping streamers. So right now, DDG ceiling is Kai Cenat. If this is true and you are on camera, you're like, there's Ring camera footage of you doing some horrific things, bro, that's ceiling, bro. I don't see you ever not being constant. Like, you can still be a rapper, but like, you not about to do no crazy brand deals and do no crazy stuff if this is true. Now, apparently, like, what sparked Halle to finally come forward and file a restraining order was actually a situation that Academics started. So Academics came on his live stream, and Academics pretty much revealed that Halle was not cheating, but seeing Brent Faiyaz after she left DDG. And she was apparently hiding it and keeping it a secret because she didn't really want the look. It looked like she moved on too early, having another man quickly after having a baby. You come across as promiscuous. Apparently she was trying to hide it to maintain her good girl persona, but Academics blasted it.
Yo, Halle, man, just go pop out with that nigga Brent Faiyaz already, man. Yo, DDG with 3,000 stream now, man. It's cool. The smoke done clear. You can pop out with Brent Faiyaz, gang. It's time. You see, like when you was kicking it with him before, nobody like really peep game. But like now, DDG been with too many. Like I ain't saying he with him, but he been hanging out with Lala, the Island Girl, Zoe, whoever. Like he been hanging out with too many. You clear now, girl. Go pop out with Brent Faiyaz. It's all good now. It's valid now. It's valid. Yo, back in the day, like a couple months ago, DDG was what's his son name? Halo. Nigga was like, man, I can't see Halo, and I can't. They don't even know I'm single. Like, and she's with Brent Faiyaz. Yeah, gang. Yeah, that's what happened.
So now DDG is dealing with the streets thinking that Brent Fires is punching meat into his chick. Well, not his chick, his baby mama. So this is where the situation sort of escalated to the point where Halle said, okay, enough is enough, okay? The internet is already bullying Halle for keeping like their son away from DDG, and DDG fans is bullying her. Now, this is where things get crazy. So DDG came online and he didn't say he missed his son. Halo, he did. No, he just says he came to New York to see somebody special. Halle was in New York before her vacation to St. Lucia's, but for some reason he couldn't see his son, or he couldn't see that special person. Now, that is signifying that Halle, who was also in New York with her son or their son, refused to hand the son over to DDG for them to hang out before she went on vacation.
Even sleep, I just wanted to hang out with a special person, man.
Man, this shit scare me about having kids, bruh. I ain't even gonna lie, bro, because you would think you know somebody, but I think the amount of love a motherfucker have for their child can make a motherfucker do some ugly things. It's just tough, bro. Cause never in a million days did DDG probably think he'd be in a situation like this. You know what I'm saying? That shit it's unfortunate, bro. And you really gotta let this shit pan out to see what exactly really happened. Cause I don't even know all the details. It's just when I hear certain shit, bro, that shit just make me feel ways, bro. It just make me feel ways. It make me feel like, I don't know.
That's all I wanted to do tonight for real, but I don't know, I might force myself to go out or something.
Shortly after, the narrative began to circulate all across social media that Halle is now in St. Lucia with Brent Fayez and her baby Hollow, who's also in St. Lucia too. She is on the island with Brent Fayez playing stepdaddy after not allowing DDG to see his son before they left. And they're claiming, wait, hold up, is that why he couldn't see his son? Because you was with Brent Fayez in New York too? So now the internet is going crazy. Halle is being slandered. Her name is looking crazy in these streets. Now, Halle would claim that this will send DDG in like a jealous rage and a jealous fit, and he will send her a lot of messages accusing her of doing what the internet is accusing her of doing, which is going to St. Lucia with the baby so Brent Fayez can play stepdaddy. And these messages low-key ain't a good look because the messages kind of creates a pattern with what other women or a woman have said about DDG in the past. The screenshot will show DDG like sending like the screenshots of like academics posting it and like him saying this foul bet, sending her like the academics tweet and then saying you think you hurt in my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is terrible looks, make you look disgusting and evil. Enjoy your vacation, happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have them. I'm on the same ish. Halle would deny being with Brent Fayez. She would say, yo, she's with the baby, not Brent, and for him to leave her alone, and she would file a restraining order shortly getting back because of these messages, according to her. Now, the men is claiming, man, DDG is innocent. Bro, you even have DDG ops like Myron from Fresh and Fit. He's claiming DDG is completely innocent. However, the women got Halle's back, and they're pulling out receipts from DDG's ex, Ruby Rose, who also made similar accusations of DDG putting hands on her. These are messages that Ruby Rose sent DDG when they were dating. Now, she been released this, so these are nothing new, but they are resurfacing because of the DDG and Halle situation. So these are hard to read, but you can see DDG saying, I get you mad, but I'm telling you, Ruby, I'm not Lala. I'm going to F your whole career up. So he's threatening to destroy her if she comes out against him. He says, I got love for you. I really don't want to do you both online, but I'm telling you it's going to be bad, Ruby. Just stop. She says, it's already bad, and you're threatening to end my career if I tell people how you hit me. More things to show on my live. Thank you. He put, LOL, if you go live, just know you really lost me. Have a blast. You gonna lose all respect from me and anybody I F with or you F with. Just think before you do. Now, I'll be real. This is really bad. Like this is really bad, bro, right? This is like really bad. Like this is like textbook language that comes from people who do these things, okay? So,
hey, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's tough. But honestly, what the fuck does this have to do with Hallie? Maybe this nigga do have an aggression problem though. Who knows? Maybe he does. Yeah. It just threw a little wrench in my whole little fucking video.
Again, maybe DDG got an explanation for this. I don't know, but this is bad. So she was showed the bruises, the same bruises that, that Halle Bailey showed. And she would put, I told you how a ninja did me and you did the same ish and make fun of me while doing it. And ish, the same ish he did telling me no ninja will love me, I'm a whore. And all the same ish, you haven't been feeling love lately and you need, bro, it's a hard to read, okay? But here's the funny part about this though. She posted this, but whenever she's asked who her favorite ex is, she always says DDG. So to me, it's kind of odd and bizarre that this man apparently is horrible and did all these bad things to you. But then whenever you're asked who your favorite ex is, which ex-boyfriend you loved the most, you always say DDG. So was DDG horrible or was he good to you? Or did the other dudes just do you worse? Listen, man, I don't know the truth here. I think it's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah, only time will tell with this situation. I want them to sort out all the details, release every fucking thing. If y'all got footage, release it. You know what I'm saying? So we can come down to the best conclusion of what the fuck is going on. Honestly, I think they need to get the court system involved in their relationship. I think it needs to be court documented visitations. You know what I'm saying? Because at that point, it don't matter if the baby's sick. Nigga, it's my turn by law. And if you don't give me the baby, your ass going to jail for interrupting with fucking visitation and bullshit like that. At this point, that's how I would handle this, bro. All that not wanting to be put on child support, so you got to deal with this dumb shit. Nah, it ain't worth it, bro. Put me on child support. Give me my set days. If that's 2 weeks out the month, we split up straight up 50-50. Every other week, I get them, you get them, I get them, you get them. I don't know how we going to set it up, but we going to set it up like that, and that's how we going to rock, because I can't be jeopardizing my career every time I want to see my child. You know what I'm saying? When it's a child involved, that's what I'm saying, the love involved from a child, and it goes both ways. So some of that probably partially explains the way Hallie reacts, because like I said, she's the mother. You know what I'm saying? Mothers love extra hard. She's probably overly protective of this little girl. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same with DDG. I mean, not little girl, little boy. And DDG's probably the same way. That's his first fucking born child. He's probably insanely in love with the baby. He really want to see the baby. So it's like when emotions are so high and something you love so much is at stake, I can see you guys both acting out of character. And if you're not mature enough to navigate around what the fuck y'all got going on or the reality of the situation, then that's when you have to get the court involved to make sure dumb shit like this don't happen. Because clearly y'all showing back like time and time again that you guys can't handle this shit like adults. You know what I'm saying? Y'all's whole fucking relationship has been on blast since you motherfuckers broke up. Every fucking incident. So that right there shows me that y'all can't handle this shit like respectfully between the two of y'all. So at this point, bro, fuck it. Get the court involved. That's probably the best thing y'all could fucking do at this point. I mean, shit, she already doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know this nigga DDG, so I don't know what he is capable of doing. Those pictures are kind of hard to explain. When I see pictures of, you know what I'm saying, you bruised her, I was like, damn, maybe it was because of this. And it still probably could have been because of what Flacco said in the video. But then your ex got the same bruises on, so maybe you just an overly aggressive nigga. Maybe you can't control your emotions. I don't fucking know. We'll have to wait till court happens to find out what the fuck really happened. You guys give me your opinions down below in the comments. What the hell do you think? These are just my opinions, bro. I don't know anything. Don't call me a dumb bitch in the comments. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time hearing about this shit for real. I just been seeing clips. You know what I'm saying? Only difference is I'm actually verbalizing my fucking thoughts. Y'all get to think about this shit and not even be judged about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't call me a bitch in the comments, bro. I just want to see different perspectives. If you agree with me, cool. Let me know. If you disagree with me, for sure, let me know. I hope this whole situation work out for both these individuals. I'm dropping 2 videos a day. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with the boy. I appreciate everything motherfuckers do for me. Oh, God.